And welcome to the December 2021 School of Nursing graduation. I have to go off script for a moment and tell you how very happy I am to be here and to see all of you. This is the first time in 2 years we've actually been able to have a group and community graduation. I didn't realize how special it was till we didn't have it to do. So I want to just welcome all of our graduates, our friends, family members who are joining us in person here this morning at the Bass Concert Hall on the UT Austin campus, as well as those of you across the state, across the nation, and even across the world who are watching the live stream video. The faculty and other administrators of the University of Texas at Austin School of Nursing are proud today to recognize 90 very special graduates, and we will be recognizing them in 2 separate ceremonies. Among the graduates, we are proud to recognize 3 students who will receive the Doctor of Philosophy degree. 28 students will receive the Master of Science in Nursing degree. And in our second ceremony, 59 students will receive the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. As part of our ceremony, I would like to recognize the faculty and staff of the School of Nursing who have supported our students during this very challenging educational journey, as well as the many clinical and community partners who have provided the essential experiential learning. And thank you also to our Convocation Marshal, Dr. Sharon Carter. I am confident that most of you, if you've been here just a while, have heard it said What starts here changes the world. Well, I would venture to add, what starts here heals the world. By the way, faculty, you may be seated. I forgot. It wasn't in my script. They're going to stand the entire time. Great group. Thank you. And this isn't because we prepare our students with all of the specific and technical clinical skills and knowledge they need in the professional practice of nursing, although we most certainly do that. And it isn't because we provide them the necessary foundation on which they can build their successful and rewarding careers in clinical settings or research or academia, although we do that as well. We say what starts here heals the world because in the great tradition of the University of Texas at Austin, we prepare our students to be continual learners and courageous leaders whose care for individuals and families in our community combines the latest in the art and science of nursing. When today's graduates started their programs of study, no one anticipated the unbelievable challenges our country, our state, our university, and our school would face during the global COVID-19 pandemic. While most students at the university spent the 2020-2021, that's last year's academic year, online, our nursing students were coming to classes and labs and clinicals in person. They adjusted to a building with new restrictions and rules, like one-way staircases, and gave extra time to properly don and doff their PPE. And they found ways to connect with each other and faculty while socially distanced. As healthcare providers, they were among the first to get vaccinated. And now they have provided literally thousands of hours to help vaccinate the public. You all embraced the professional duty to take care of yourselves and others. Your path was most assuredly different than what you planned when you started this program, but the goal was always the same, to see all of you graduate today. And congratulations, you did it. The core purpose of the University of Texas at Austin is to transform students' lives for the benefit of society. And this has never been more important than in these last 21 months when we face the massive public health crisis of the COVID-19 pandemic. Simply put, nurses have been heroes every day and in every setting. The need for and value of nurses, especially the well-educated, long-born nurse leaders graduating today, has never been greater. We will now have congratulatory remarks from a representative of the graduating graduate students, Rachel Tyler, who is a graduating Master of Science in Nursing student, and she will speak on behalf of graduate students. Rachel.
Good morning. My name is Rachel Tyler, and I'm honored to be representing the graduating student body and to be here with you all celebrating this major accomplishment. I am a first-generation college graduate, a wife, a mom of 3 beautiful little ones, and tucked away in a journal somewhere, there is an entry that I wrote at 12 years old that says, one day, I will go to UT and be a nurse and help people. So, needless to say, finally making it to this graduation is very exciting for me. I started my time in nursing school as a bright-eyed AE innocent student, full of excitement and ready to take on any challenge thrown my way. And I'm sure most of us can relate to this exact feeling. My first clinical experience felt surreal. Even swiping my badge into the med room felt fun and exciting. I remember one patient so vividly. He was an older gentleman in a nursing home, and he had a multitude of health issues. He was unable to live at home alone, and his kids lived in a different state, and they weren't able to visit him very often. As nursing students, we get the unique opportunity to spend more time with the patients than the nursing staff typically does. I wasn't qualified to do much for him at the time, so I got him a blanket, and I just talked with him. I learned so much about his life in that short amount of time. He told me stories of his younger years, and he told me about each of his grandkids. And at the end of our time together, he said something that will always stick with me. He thanked me for taking care of him, and he said, "It was so nice to have a conversation with someone today." This man had felt so alone in his living situation that simply having a conversation with someone was the highlight of his day. I will always sweetly remember how his stories lit up his face, but the whole day left me feeling disheartened. I felt as if I had not been able to do anything to really help this man's quality of life or well-being. I began to see the vast and unending amount of change that needed to occur in the healthcare system, and in fact, it quickly became overwhelming. There was so much work to be done and so much change that needed to occur, so many issues that I couldn't fix on my own. And I just couldn't seem to see how my day-to-day actions would really ever make a dent. But as time has moved on, we have learned to be agents of change. The wonderful faculty and staff at the UT School of Nursing have poured countless hours of their time to see each one of us grow and succeed. Each and every one of you have invested into our future and given us the irreplaceable gift of scholarship. You have taught us advanced clinical skills, research, leadership, policy change, and the art of human connection. Your work is so important, and we value each of you so very, very much. On behalf of all of the students graduating today, thank you. As we learned these tools for change, my overwhelming feelings started turning into hope, imagination, and ideas for the future. We have all throughout this journey been equipped with the skills that we need to change healthcare for the better, and to give others the gift of care and compassion. Time has made me realize that every action on my part, good or bad, will ripple and wave through time. I doubt that when Florence Nightingale began to implement better hygiene practices that she would have ever imagined that she would grace the page of almost every nursing textbook in the world. So I want you to be encouraged as you wake up and face each new day and each new challenge, that every action, big or small, is making a dent. This world doesn't just need another nurse, it needs you. You with your unique abilities, characteristics, ideas, and passions. So whether you end up in advanced practice, research, education, leadership, administration, policy change, or bedside nursing, no matter what you do, you will be making a difference. There are too many opportunities in nursing for us to have a career that does not make our souls dance. Gandhi once said that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. We have committed ourselves to a career of selflessness and service, and that is a beautiful thing. So here we are, at the end of our journeys, or at the middle, depending on your educational goals. And the beginning feels like a lifetime ago. The COVID pandemic has affected each and every one of us in one way or another. Many have dealt with more death in the last year than in an entire career of nursing. We have had to learn quickly to adapt and to face challenges far greater than we have ever anticipated. We have invested our time, energy, and emotional well-being into this process. We have all, in some way, made sacrifices and changes that will forever alter our lives. The family and friends gathering around us today have seen our efforts, our commitment, our sacrifices, and our stress. They have also undoubtedly seen our growth, our passion, and our heart for others. Thank you so much, family and friends, for the support and encouragement that you have given us along the way. We made it. We survived. And we should be so proud of ourselves. As we navigate the future, my hope is that we would never lose sight of why we entered this profession. Let us never stop learning and being curious. Let us never stop seeking growth, creativity, and a deep sense of fulfillment. Always remember that every human being is worthy of the highest level of dignity and compassion from first to final breath. And most importantly, If you didn't try it, it didn't happen. So the graduating class of 2021, congratulations and hook 'em horn.
Thank you, Rachel. Wonderful words. At this time, we will recognize individually the candidates for graduation. And assisting in the recognition of degree candidates are Dr. Alexandra Garcia, our graduate advisor and professor of nursing, Dr. Gail Timmerman, Senior Associate Dean for Academic Affairs and professor, and Dr. Gail Acton, Assistant Dean for Graduate Programs and Associate Professor. Now, everybody pay attention because we're doing this a little bit differently. So for today's recognition, graduating students will cross the stage when their name is called, and simultaneously their families will follow, not across the stage, but in front of the stage, entering the viewing area. We have wonderful staff on hand. Where are they? See the lights going on the hands? Who are going to help you get to the right place at the right time. As graduates cross the stage, they will stop and be hooded by Dr. Acton and Dr. Timmerman. And students will then move to the next point where they will receive a congratulatory letter and keepsake from me and pose for yet another photo. And the photographers ask me to tell you to smile when it's time for your pictures. So students, friends and family, you are welcome to take all the photos you want and to cheer and applaud as this happens. And then we'll move, both the graduate will leave the stage and go be escorted to the flash photography site, as well as the family and friends will exit as well. So we'll help you get moving here, and the staff will begin to organize people. And Dr. Garcia will now present by name the graduates who've completed their doctoral study in nursing and those who've completed their study towards the Master of Science in Nursing. Dr. Gail Acton will put the graduate students, assisted by Dr. Gail Timmerman.
Will candidates for both the Doctor of Philosophy and Master of Science in Nursing degrees come forward? We normally recognize the Doctor of Philosophy and Nursing recipients first, and we are. Great. Sandra Snelson Yakin. Our Master of Science and Nursing degree recipients are Kaylee Graybill. Nicole Bray.
Nikki!
Gilpreet Cooner.
Thank you.
Ernesto Hurtado. Elizabeth Black. Kylie Christine Morris. Stephanie Michelle Marte. Ed Weeby Smith. Ellen Beatty. Andrea Teresa Palmer. Samira Lavinia. Ian Rojas. Anissa Tabasco. Christy Lynn Villar. Shayna Jean Alexander.
I love you.
Jennifer Garner.
You did it! We love you,
Good job, Don't make money.
Catherine Marie Maldonado. Rachel Tyler. Andres Carranza.
Thank you to our wonderful cheering section. We're so glad to have you here today. It's a great celebration. And congratulations to each and every graduate of the class of December 2021. We are very proud of the achievements and accomplishments to date of all graduates, and we know they will excel with integrity and the spirit that nothing is impossible. They will serve as leaders in nursing in Texas and beyond, and the quality of nursing and healthcare will be enhanced by their leadership, critical thinking, and clinical judgment skills that they will use to serve society by promoting the comfort, dignity, and health of those they care for in their communities around the nation and around the world. Thank you to all who have joined us in person and virtually, and congratulations to each of our December 2021 graduates and welcome. Please be seated. Welcome to the December 2021 School of Nursing graduation. I know you're all excited to be here, but so are we, for the first time in 2 years to be able to gather for an official graduation. We are so pleased to welcome our graduates, our friends and family members who are joining us in person here at the Bass Concert Hall on the UT Austin campus, as well as those of you across the state, across the nation, and the world who are watching via live stream video. The faculty and other administrators of the University of Texas at Austin School of Nursing are proud today as we recognize 90 very special graduates. Among the graduates, which we recognized in the ceremony just before this, were 3 students who received the Doctor of Philosophy degree and 28 students who received the Master of Science in Nursing degree. And now, in this ceremony, 59 students who will receive the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. This graduating class is like none other. You have experienced radical changes and challenges, but not even a global pandemic or an unprecedented winter storm could stop this group from completing their journey. I remember that in one of my first town hall meetings with students in March of 2020, a time when, quite frankly, emotions and fears were very high, one student sent me a message in the chat asking, "Can you guarantee I will graduate on time?" Well, you might remember that my answer was no. I don't make guarantees about graduation. But I hope you also remember that I did guarantee you that we would do everything we could to facilitate your progress to complete the program and all objectives while keeping you safe. As part of our ceremony, I would like to recognize the faculty and staff of the School of Nursing who have supported our students during this challenging educational journey, as well as the many clinical and community partners who have provided the essential experiential learning. Faculty, please. And thank you also to our Convocation Marshal today, Dr. Sharon Carter. I am confident that most of you have heard it said, what starts here changes the world. Well, I would venture to add, what starts here heals the world. This isn't because we prepare our students with all the specific technical and clinical skills and the knowledge they will need in the professional practice of nursing, although we most certainly do. It isn't because we provide them the necessary foundation upon which they can build successful and rewarding careers in clinical settings or in academia, although we do that as well. We say that what starts here heals the world because in the great tradition of the University of Texas at Austin, we prepare our students to be continual learners and courageous leaders whose care for individuals and families in our community combines the latest in the art and science of nursing. When today's graduates started their programs of study, no one no one anticipated the unbelievable challenges our country, our state, our university, and our school would face during this global COVID-19 pandemic. While most students at the university spend the 2020-21 academic year online, that's last year, our nursing students were coming to classes and labs and clinicals in person. They adjusted to a building with new restrictions and rules like elevator capacity and one-way stairwells, and they gave extra time to properly don and doff their PPE. And within all of this, they found ways to connect with each other and their faculty while socially distanced. As healthcare providers, they were among the first to get vaccinated. We made sure of that, and that had it available, and have provided thousands of hours themselves to help vaccinate the public. You all embrace the professional duty to take care of yourselves and others. Your path was most assuredly different than what you planned when you started this program, but the goal was the same, to see all of you graduate today, and congratulations, you did it. The core purpose of the University of Texas at Austin is to transform students' lives for the benefit of society. That has never been more important or more evident than in these last 21 months, when we face the massive public health crisis of the COVID pandemic. Simply put, nurses and nursing students have been heroes every day and in every setting. The need for and value of nurses, especially the well-educated Longhorn nurse leaders graduating today, has never been greater. We will now have congratulatory remarks from a representative of the graduating undergraduate students, Evan Fontabello. As a graduating BSN student, Evan will speak on behalf of your group.
Good morning, and thank you for being here with us today. Special thank you to all the parents, friends, and family members that made it to Austin from all corners of the world to celebrate this special day with us. It's not often you get to graduate from the best nursing school in Texas. My name is Evan Montebello, and I'm honored to be the undergraduate speaker with you here today. In fourth grade, I was rushed to the ER and was diagnosed with appendicitis and had surgery that night. To this day, I remember the team of nurses that I had, which led me to pursue a career in nursing. So fast forward to my senior year of high school, I was accepted into UT's nursing program and made my senior quote, "Pressure makes diamonds." Little did I know that would be the motto for the next years to come. This is to say that all of us have had our trials and tribulations with college, being away from home, or just the stress of being at UT. But we have learned that together, we are able to get through with hard work, great staff, great professors, and great friends. UT allows us to have cohorts, which brings us into the program as a class and graduate together with a common goal of succeeding by leaning on each other along the way. Whether you did not get into the program initially, had a mid-college realization that nursing is what you wanted to do, or struggled with nursing classes along the way, you decided to become a nurse for a reason. And we all know it wasn't for the money. Not only did you work hard to get into the program, but you worked hard to make it to this point, graduation. From the concept maps that we are going to use every day as nurses, and to mastering the art of the discussion board, where you managed to put over 100 words together without actually saying anything. Regardless, it takes a special kind of person to face adversity and make it here today. College is a time where you meet your lifelong friends, meet the people that will stand in your wedding, or even meet that special someone. College is also a time where you have a ton of fun. The beauty of going to college in Austin is that we live in one of the best cities in the entire country. The live music, Matt's El Rancho, a great bar scene once we turn 21, of course, music festivals, Cabo Bobs, Zilker Park conventions, and Cane and Abel's, to name a few. That's the beauty of Austin. No matter how much pressure, nursing school put on us, there was always something nearby to take your mind off of things. As we began to transition to online classes due to the pandemic, a lot of us began meeting classmates for the first time via Zoom. We got to live the struggles every day with mics muted, cameras off, the difficulty screen sharing, and an online clinical, to name a few. Group projects became difficult, as well as study sessions for tests. On a positive outlook of things, we did get to see how many of our classmates had the cutest cats and dogs as they ran across the computer screen. As the next school year started, we began to transition back to in-person classes and clinicals. We got to see babies born, wear full PPE to start IVs on fake arms, and begin the vaccination process. On December 15, 2020, the first COVID vaccine in Central Texas was given by a UT School of Nursing faculty member with the help of nursing students as well. This was the start of the vaccination process, and every single nursing student here volunteered at least once to give COVID vaccines to healthcare workers, other students, professors, and the general public. If we can get through a global pandemic, we can succeed as nurses. COVID gave us a real look into the future of our nursing profession. The call of action to nurses, the long nights, the loss of patients, the PPE shortages, and more. Everyone knew that nursing school would be difficult, but we continued to push through and finish. When COVID turned the world upside down, we chose to stay and pursue futures where we know we can strive for excellence. We found ways to do online clinicals, give presentations online, and how to put our best foot forward in job interviews, even if it was on a computer screen. Not to mention, we helped our professors almost every day with technical difficulties. Although we may not know how to file taxes, balance a checkbook, or what NSRP means, the staff and faculty here at the nursing school have had our backs and gone through these crazy times with us. I'm very thankful for our professors who go above and beyond to make sure their students are doing okay, both mentally and physically, while also having a hot diggity time in class. Here at UT, we have also been blessed with state-of-the-art facilities, from our newly renovated building, updated classrooms and skills labs, and even a mannequin that talks to you while giving birth. Having such a great facility has given us the tools we need to be successful in the nursing world. With that privilege comes great responsibility. Earlier this fall, I stepped on the unit of my clinical rotation to find we were doing post-mortem care on a patient that had recently passed. I asked why we had to do this on someone who chose to be cremated. My nurse explained that every patient deserves to leave the hospital with dignity. Not only should we give excellent nursing care to the living, but even after death, we still have the responsibility to deliver compassionate care to our patients. Not everything is learned in a textbook, but also in our clinical rotations where we were taught to give the best care to our patients, from birth to after death. Looking back on college as a whole, I feel like we learned that with a great hand. I think about moving 2017 during the remnants of Hurricane Harvey. A year later, we had our first water bottle notice and supply shortage. My roommate didn't have any bottled water, so he used Bud Light to brush his teeth, which is pretty much the same thing. Then COVID hits, and we all know how that went. As we finally settle in with COVID, the transition back to in-person classes and clinicals, and coming off a good winter break, Mother Nature decides that she wants to make it snow in Austin for 5 days. Snow bid, or snowpocalypse, caused many areas to lose power and water for days, causing yet another water bill notice. I tell you all this to remind you that not many other people can say that they've gone through these things while in college. But we're still standing here today, about to graduate, and will make a difference in your real life. We should be very proud of each and every person in this room today about to walk the stage. We know that we're going to do great things in the next few months, not just because of our actual coursework, but because of the obstacles we've climbed to get here. Pressure makes diamonds, and this group shines bright. Thank you, everyone, for allowing me to speak with you today. It's time to take the world by the horns as graduate nurses. What starts here changes the world, and I'm confident we will do so. Hook 'em horns.
So now we are at the moment everyone is waiting for to individually recognize each candidate for graduation. And assisting in the recognition of degree candidates is Dr. Alana Todd, our Assistant Dean for Undergraduate Programs and Clinical Assistant Professor. Now, we're doing something different today, so everybody pay attention and we'll see if we can make it work. But just to give you an idea, we do have to be out of here so the next group can come in. So we want to be somewhat orderly. So we will call a graduating student's name. First of all, we're going to ask you that when you come forward, to come forward with your family. If your family wants to come across the viewing area to take pictures, you're not required to come, but you can. And so we're going to have individual students will come across the stage, and their families will follow into the viewing area. We have some staff, turn on your aircraft lights. Yeah, there we go. We're going to land a few planes after this, but anyway, out on the Red River, nothing else happening there. So the families, they will help direct you, and please, if you stay together, that will help us and help you get through in the right order. We have Dr. Todd, as she calls the names, the student will come across the stage and meet here with me in the middle. We'll have a professional photographer, but then families, you can take as many pictures and yell and applaud and all that stuff at the same time. Then the student will exit the stage, the family will leave the viewing area, and we'll do it all over again. So that's the plan. We want you to enjoy this. This is the moment you've all waited and worked for, both the family and friends as well as the students. So now, Dr. Todd, if you will present the names of the graduates.
These are candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in nursing. Camille Alexandria Betts. Emily Elise Chapman.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, Emily!
Helen Mokahari. Sarah Khan.
Go Sarah! We love you! So proud of you! Go Sarah! You're so brave!
Stephen Guarnieri.
Oh, good morning.
All right, Stephen.
Rowan Genevieve Lights.
All right, Rowan!
Caitlin Burns.
Woo-hoo! Way to go. Stop. Stop. Stop.
All right, Caitlin!
Itzayan Ixel Castillo.
Wow. Very proud, Mama.
Let's go, Mama!
Very proud. Bravo. Bravo. Beautiful.
Love you.
Love you. You see? We love you, Mama. Beautiful. Very proud.
Haley Nicole McNamee.
There you go, Haley!
Caitlin Casey.
Hey, Teddy!
Good job, Katie.
All right. All right.
Emily B. Gindler.
Go in!
Yeah.
Yay! Flash it up. Thank you.
Jordan Lee.
Or right here, please. Right here.
That's about. Hey! Woo!
Samantha Muchmore. Nadine Leanne Twasson.
She's a graduate, my sister. Right here.
Vivian Kim Dang.
Yeah!
Yes, Vivian.
She's published, y'all. Woo!
Faith Rose Colvin. Hayden Lane. Fernanda de la Garza.
Uno, 956.
Hurry. 956 now. Linda, mi amor. Right here.
Go!
Hannah Christine Weisenbeck.
Way to go, Hannah.
Heather Michelle Obermiller.
So cute, girl.
Benita Biswell.
One Benita.
Yasmin Alejandra Méndez. Emily Catherine Renona. Matthew Bin Trump. Daniel Roman. Philip Anthony Bell.
Rowdy.
Caitlin Gonzalez. Julia Chesky. Riley Portland Grant. Josh Gonzalez.
Yeah, Josh.
Go, son.
Hannah Lewis.
Hannah.
Madison Miller. Emily Rose Houston. Gianna Rita Belforte. Madeline Paige Moore.
That's my wife.
Way to go, Maddie.
Maddie.
Brittany Cheyenne Rosentrin.
We love you.
Haley Elizabeth Knight.
1, 2, 3.
Serena Wynn.
Hello, Serena. Yeah. Serena, BTS Army.
Haley Stevens.
Yeah, Kayla.
Yeah. Good job, Haley.
Grace Dewey Upwood.
Going to do. Love you, Gigi.
Inara Hyderud. Osiel Rodriguez. Brett Feeney.
Great job, Ben. Good job, Remy. You get one picture.
Vivian Lee.
Professional first. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. Okay.
Ian Weems.
Right here. Yay, Ian.
Yeah.
Ian.
Lauren Sydney Spears.
So Cindy. Yeah. Woohoo!
Haley Catherine Wolfquist.
Go Haley!
Welcome. I got it.
David Justin Hooper.
Oh, you Okay, ready, 1, 2.
We love you. I love you, Snuggle Bunny.
She was totally asleep.
Alyssa Hyde.
Girl.
Yay!
Yay.
We love you.
Reagan Adele Struble.
Reagan, yay, Reagan, yay, Reagan, she did good. We love you, Reagan.
Mahan Ora. Kiana Provo. Elizabeth Ann Sloan. Isabella Riel Ramirez.
We see you.
Karina Rojas.
Congratulations to each and every graduate of the class of December 2021. We're very proud of the achievements and accomplishments to date of all our graduates. We know they will excel with integrity and the spirit that nothing is impossible. They will serve as leaders in nursing in Texas and beyond, and the quality of nursing and healthcare will be enhanced by their leadership, critical thinking, and clinical judgment skills that they will use to serve society by promoting the comfort, dignity, and health of those they care for in the communities and around the nation and around the world. Thank you to all who will join us in person and virtually, and congratulations to each of our December 2021 graduates, and welcome.